trial lawyers fill an important role, and that role is to be a voice for those who would not otherwise have a voice. The things that excite me the most are being able to do things for people that they otherwise would not have available to them, things they don't know how to do. Just being able to help other people has really been the driving force behind me becoming an attorney. To be a great trial lawyer takes a lot of things, and I think one of the paramount, in our practice at least, is creativity. I think you have to learn to take the information that you're presented and find ways to be creative, not just in proving your case, but in presenting your case to a jury, in talking with your clients and helping them through the case. I think creativity is a really underappreciated feature of what we do as attorneys. I think trial lawyers play such an important role because we are the attorneys for the people who don't have access to attorneys on a regular basis. They don't have the funds to hire attorneys for issues that arise in their life. But for trial attorneys, there are many people who have been wronged, either through injury or other legal issues, that don't have their chance to pursue justice. And it's really important for us to remember that. One of the most interesting things to me about being a trial lawyer are the diversity of cases that we encounter. Sometimes we're going to come across a case that feels very strong and has very high damages, and we really think we can make a significant difference for the client. But at the same time, we get presented with cases where maybe the harm was not so great, but there's clearly a wrong that's been done. We believe strongly that everyone, if possible, should have their ability to obtain justice. Sometimes the justice is the most important thing in that case for us and for the client, so we'll pursue those readily.